today we are going to learn what? Alphabets. Before that, so we are going to learn what? Alphabet song. So you already know this song, right? So we will sing along with. You have to sing with me, right? Are you ready?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Next time, won't you sing with me?
Very good. You are too good, right? So you already know this alphabet song, right? So you have sang with me. So I hope you all are enjoying this, right? So here we are going to learn what today? A to Z. What we call? These are alphabets, right? So here there are 26 alphabet, right? So we will count, right? So with alphabet we learn maths also, right? So here we'll start what? Alphabet. So here we'll start with what? Capital A. Capital A. Can you tell me what is this? It's a capital A, right? How to write this capital A? A slant here from up to down, and here what? You have to put sleeping line. So you know, right? So which is sleeping line and standing line, right? And slant. So this is slant, this is sleeping line, and this is what? Standing line, right? So here how to write A? Slant from down to up to down, and here it's one more sleeping line. It's become what? A. A. What? It's a capital A, right? Do you know the sound of A? It's A. What? A. So it's what? A, right? So here this is a small a that we learn for the next class, okay? So we are going to learn only capital letters today. It's what? A. So you should practice this, right? So here we go for what? Next letter, which is B. B. B is coming out, right? So here is what? B. Standing line, and here one curve, and here one curve, right? So here what is that? B. Standing line, small curve, one more small curve, right? It will become what? B. So what is the B sound? B. What the B sound? B, right? So here we go for the next alphabet, which is, can you tell me which is the next alphabet? Yes, it's a C. What? C. How you have to write? From here to here, right? From up, curve, down, stop. Up, curve, down, stop, right? So here is what? Up, curve, down, stop. What is that? It's a C. What the C sound? K. From what? Our throat. The voice will come from our throat, right? So what you should say? K. What? C. K. So which is the next alphabet? It's a D. What? D. D. So how you have to write the D? So here is what? D. Sleeping line and again curve. You have to touch this sides, okay? D, right? So here how to write D? Standing line, and from this line to this line you have to touch, right? So it will become D, the letter D. What D sound? D. What? D. So here we go for the next alphabet, which is E. What? E. So can you tell me what is this? It's a E, right? How to write? Standing line, sleeping line, leave, sleeping line, leave, sleeping line, right? So here standing line, sleeping line, leave, sleeping line, leave, sleeping line. It will become what? E. What the E sound? Eh. Eh. Did I say how the D sound? I forgot, I guess, right? So here D sound D. What the D sound? D. What the E sound? A. Right? What the E sound? A. Then, which is the next alphabet? You know the rhyme, right? So, A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So, here we go for F. F, how to write F? Standing line, sleeping line, leave, sleeping line, right? So, here what we should write? Standing line, sleeping line, leave, sleeping line is what? F. 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 What the F sound? F. 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 Right? So here we'll go for the next alphabet. After F, it's what? G. Right? Here we go for the next alphabet, which is G here. Right? So, G, curve, standing line, then sleeping line, right? So, here we can write in two different ways, right? So, G we can write in two different ways. One can be like this, curve, standing line, then sleeping line, right? So, one more G you can write like this, right? So, whichever you find easy that you can write. So, it's G, here it's a one more G, right? Both are what? Capital letter. What? G. Curve, standing line, again sleeping line is what? G. What G sound? G. What? G. What the G sound? G. H. H. So what is this? It's alphabet H here. So how to write H? So standing line, sleeping line, again standing line, right? So H. What? Standing line. Can you tell me how to write? Standing line, in middle, sleeping line, right? So it will become what? H. What the H sound? H. What the H sound? H. Can you tell me what the H sound? H. Very good. So here I, which is the next alphabet, I, right? So here we'll go for the alphabet I here. So here, what is this? I. So here it can be a standing line, right? It's a standing line. So here its standing line has become I, and here you should put sleeping line at the end. First end, right? For first you have to put standing line, at the end you should put standing line. It will become what? I. What the I sounds? I, right? So here I sound what? I. J. What is this? J. So how you have to write J? Standing line, and again from there you have to take a curve, right? So here standing line, again you have to take what? Curve. Then is it look like a tat and kolo, right? So you remember here Ajja hold this kind of kolo, right? So it's look like a kolo, right? So what is this? It's a J, right? So standing line, curve and sleeping line. It will become J. What the J sound? J. J. Say with me, okay? After me, you have to repeat. After that, it's K. What is that? K. So how to write K now? So standing line, slant, up, slant, down, right? So how to write? Standing line, slant, up, slant, down, right? It's like a slide, right? So what is that? Standing line, take a slide, take slide, upstairs and downstairs, right? So here, what is that? K. K. What the K sound? K. K, right? So here, what you should write? K now. After that, what? Which letter will come next? It's L. What is that? L. Can you tell me after me? You have to tell after me, right? So here, what is that? It's a L. So how to write L? So standing line, again sleeping line, right? So here, it's one what? Standing line, and with this point you should write sleeping line, right? So it's what? L. What the L sound? L. What? L. So what you have to say? L, right? L. So here we go for the next alphabet, which is M. M. So M for what? Can you tell me? You know, I guess, right? So M for monkey, right? So here M for mouse. So here it's looking like little mouse only, right? So here what is that? It's a M. How to write M? So here standing line, standing line. Again we'll take a slide. We came down, again staring up. How? Standing line, standing line. Again what? We are taking a slide now. Here, from here and from here. It will become M, right? So, what is that? Standing line. Take a slide. standing line, again take a slide. It will become M. What is M? Sound M. What? M. So M sound M. So here go the next letter, which is N. N. So how to write N now? So you already know how to write M. So N is easy for you, right? So again, but here we took 2 slides, right? So we climbed 2 slides, but here only 1 slide we have to take, right? From up to down, right? You have to write slant line, right? For standing, standing, and here you have to take slide. So you go to park, right? You play slide, right? So here with N also we are playing what? Slide here, right? Standing, standing, here it comes, slide, right? So here the next alphabet, which is very easy for you, right? What? The letter O. Which letter? O. So here the next letter is what? O. How to write O? So you have to tell me. I know you already know this and you are very good in writing O, right? Because how to write O? Yes. Very good. So is it correct? Yes. So it's you have to write a big circle, right? So it will become what? O. O. Right? So what the O sound? Right? O sound? O. So here it's the next letter, which is P. What? P. How to write P? Standing line and little curve. What? Standing line and little curve. Here we go with what? P. P. What the P says? P. What the P sound? P. Right? So you have to observe how I am pronouncing, right? So, right? So, how the P sound? P. Right? So, we go for the next alphabet, which is Q. What? Q. What? How to write this Q? Shall we start? So, I'll just try. First, we have to take a circle. It will become what? O, right? So, here we'll give a tail for O, right? So, it's a small tail. So, O and slant. We're giving tail to this circle, right? So, it will become Q. What is that? Q. Circle and slant, right? So, it will become what? Q. What the Q sound? Qua. How? Qua. Qua. Say one more time. It's quite interesting, right? So, it's quite difficult also for you. So, you should try this. Say what the Q sound? Qua. What? Qua. Say the next alphabet, which is what? R. What? R. So, can you tell me where is R? R is hiding now. So, it's come to you now. It's what? R. R. So, how to write R now? Just standing line, curve, and here we go. Small slant. So, it will become what? R. So, here, what is this? R. Standing line, curve, then slant. So, it will become R. So, what the R sound? R. What? Excuse me. R. What? R. So here we go for the next alphabet, which is S. S. You are telling yes, right? So, yes. How to write S now? So here we go. How? Zigzag. How is it? It's not zigzag. We are going for a round and round. We are going where we are going? In van. You are coming to school. The roads are like this only now, right? So like this, and here it's your house. So you have reached. So shall we start this one? So how to write? Yes. Yes. Right? Here you start. Here you go. Here you take a curve. Again you reach where? Your home. So it's what? S. S. What the S sound? So. So. Right? Right? Here we go for the next alphabet, which is T. T. How to write? I know it's very easy to write. So, here standing and sleeping. That's all about, right? So, standing and here so sleeping. So, letter T. What's the T sound? T. T. Right? So, here these are what? The sound. Next alphabet, which is U. U. Are you there? Are you there? Yes. So it will U. How to write U? Standing curve. Here we go. We'll write U. What is that? U. Otherwise you can write like this also. Standing, and you can join these curve, right? That also make easy to write, right? So what is this? U. U. What the U sound? O. Right? What the U sound? O. Here we go for the next alphabet, which is V. 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 How to write V? We have to join two slants. Here we go. Here we one more. It will become what? V. V. What V sound? V. What V sound? V. Here is what? The next letter, which is W. W. It's a what? Reverse of M. If you make it like this, it's look like a M, right? So if you put it in correct way, it's W, right? So here, how to write W? Standing, slanting. Again, we are taking a stairs, right? So here we climbing what? Stairs here. And what is that? W, right? So how to write? W. Standing, slant, down, up. It's become what? W. Now here we go for the next letter, which is X. You have seen this X in many boards, have you? So here what is this? X. So how to write X? Slant. Here we are crossing this one more time. Is what? X. X. What the X sound? So. Here. Right? So what we have to write? X. What the X sound? So. Now see the next alphabet, which is Y. Y. Why are you here? Right? It's not that Y, but here, what is this? Y. So here, how to write the Y? So, slant. Here, it's a small slant. Now take a big slant. Right? So here, it's a small slant. Take now big slant. So it become what? Y. Right? So what the Y said? Yeah. What the Y said? Yeah. And here we go for the last letter, last alphabet, which is Z. What? Z. Sorry. So, what is this? It's a Z. So, how to write Z? Small sleeping line, slant, again one sleeping line. So, it will become what? Z. What the Z sound? Z. What the Z sound? Z. Otherwise Z. Right? So Z sound Z or Z. So shall we repeat the alphabet? So you know how to write the alphabets now. So here we'll just going to repeat them. So A, B, B, C, K, D, D, E, A, F, G, G, H, H, I, E, J, J, K, K, L, L, M, M, N, N, O, O, P, P, Q, Q, R, R, S, S, T, 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 U, V, W, W, W. How? This is W. And this you have to blow your mouth little, okay? What? W, W. X, S. Y, Y. Z, Z. Or Z. Okay? This is all about what? Alphabet, right? So, one more thing I want to tell you. You have to write in red line to blue line, okay? You have got your alphabet book, right? So, which has 4 lines, right? So, whatever the letter you should write in 3 line, okay? So, like this. In this only you should write, right? So, if you write neatly, you will get a star, right? So, you should practice this in your what? Home, right? You should write these alphabet, right? So, I hope you all enjoy this class. This is all about today's class. What? A to Z, which is alphabet. How many alphabets are there? 26, right? So, you should practice and you should staying at in your home only, right? And you should, whenever you stepping out, right? Whenever you are going out, you should wear mask. Okay, this is all about today's class. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.